Okay, y'all. This is KP, the Lord's Watch. No, somehow it stopped recording for some reason. So I got a song all over basically. The time is 7:17. And you see there a Louisville woman's been murdered. Let me see what it said. Murder victims identified in no, I'm sorry. Don't say a woman. Murder victims been identified in Portland shooting. Okay. In Portland shooting. We wake up every morning to a lot of murders in Louisville, Kentucky. But the interesting thing, it's only in the West End, a predominantly black area. You don't hear no murder out in Polo Field. You ain't gonna hear about no murder out in Polo Field. It's a few of them out in St. Matthews now. Family that start to drift outside the city of Louisville. But see where the cluster of blacks are at, that's where we're gonna get all of the murder cases, all of the wrongful convictions, all of the injustice. Because this group of people right here in Louisville, Kentucky, we really can't stand them. Y'all make it known, but that's okay. So I'm here to show you some of the facts that I gathered based on factual experience in the paper, public record, and are given to me during discovery. So I'm trying to do my blood pressure here. This is what you wake up to blood pressure, high blood pressure, if you even wake up at all. So I'll go ahead and push start, and we'll see if it starts. So it's going to manufacture right this time. No, for some reason it ain't working right. I'm gonna try it one more time. And if it don't work this time, I'll just take my medication and move on. Now I feel it swelling up. Oh no. It's not gonna work right. It's not gonna work right. So I'll do another one. But that was 166 over 99. That was one of the memories. I don't know. 154 over 64. So that's just some of them. Memories I had of my high blood pressure. I'm showing you live. You can't really set this thing up other than people doing it. Memory again. Those are some of my high blood pressure figures. So I couldn't do it today, but I feel my head halfway hurt. So I gotta take my medication. I got assorted pills in here, y'all. Let me show y'all. There's a pull out. Different types of pills, different colors. They're in my hand. So I'll go ahead and take my morning dose. 2 aspirins. 2 aspirin. My vinegar water. Vinegar water. I don't like blood pressure pills no more. I like apple cider vinegar. It's nasty. I put a little Kool-Aid in it. I supposed to have some water to help run it down. But I don't think that does the job. My headache and stuff will go away in a little while. You wake up to this, you see the stress on my face. So let's get to the point. 2019, November 30th, I catch a case for having, I got some of it here, for having guns in my home. It's a picture of a gun in my front room. AR-15, I don't know what it is. Here's a picture of, this is a BB gun. You can see it broke down. And the face is right here. And that's the silencer looking thing on it. There's a shotgun right there in my front room, living room, on the couch. There's another close-up. I have a hit on my head caused by Thomas Swine's wrongful conviction in Division 10, August 25th to August 31st trial. It ended up in a wrongful conviction. I served 14 years, 10 months, 21 days, 39 days short. 39 days short, south, 15 flat years. I rounded up to 15 flat years. So a lot of paper has it as 14 years and 15 years. So this was the cause. Okay. My position is that the cause is built on fake line documentation. Wrote a letter here. Ain't shit about it yet. I wrote it. It says 7, see that date? 7/11 of 24, 5:37 a.m. in the morning. Here they are. Here's a bunch of them right here of the same thing. Different colors. I put them in different colors. I need to send them out today. I keep on seeing it on videos and stuff. You get caught up in such a horrible situation, you don't feel like doing none of it. So here's my guidance sheet. I got today's date on there. You can probably see it or something. Up top here, I got today's date on there. It's the 9th at 7:03. You have to have factual documents to support your claim. There's my claims, y'all. Okay, so I'll read it off to you. Factual documents of innocence, discrimination, targeted suspect, bias or racism is the cause, is the motivation. Mishandled case, highly misleading information, and all prejudicial to the grand jury, be put in public record, or fabrication. I won the $7.5 million for fabricated evidence. It's doing the same thing. It's a pattern and practice again. Pattern and practice. Let's go over that for just a second. I'll get back to this. Pattern and practice. Same Thomas Wine, same Mark Brady, same of these two people denying me a right to a fair trial, withholding exculpatory evidence, meaning Brady material, favorable evidence that could have freed you. What type of Brady evidence, Kerry? In Francois, in the murder trial, over here on this hand, it was Francois Cunningham, which held from a material witness and knew of my innocence. They had a lot to say on the mic at trial that the jury should have heard. Now we got Destiny Hicks in the gun case over here. She's disappeared the same as this happened, same type of proceeding. I want to go to trial, but I don't have a favorable witness there that I can call upon. Okay, that's a pattern practice. Thomas Wine's pattern practice, Baker's pattern practice, favorable witness call. Next, you move on, defense. My defense was immunity up under KRS 503.20, justification. Justification, choice of evil, and necessity kills this case over here, 5/27/40, convicted felon with a handgun. You see, I'm knowing this stuff right off the top of my head. It's messed up. That's why I gotta take all of this. So I know this stuff off the top of my head. So these three defenses over here kills this over here, makes it go away. Even though you broke the law over here, you infracted this over here, infracted. But it goes away because this law rises above this law. You got that? This law right here bows down to these three laws over here. I'm justified in having a gun because Thomas Wine created the murder case. I'm justified in having a gun because I have a hit on my head. I'm justified in having a gun in my home because the Second Amendment, first of all, I should have said it first. Second Amendment says we can have guns for protection and getting food. I'm an advocate hunter. I get hunting fishing license every year. Got them for the last 3 years. I think it's time for me to renew it this year. I'm still going to go hunting. I'm still going to protect my home. So, because the Second Amendment says it so. And it's in law, y'all need to learn this. In law, the Constitution overrides law. So law is right here, and the Constitution is over it. Over it. It overrides it. This is every law over here is made behind the Constitution. Every law. Y'all don't know this. Because you don't study enough. And enough happened to you, and go in and plead. I'm going to take you to trial every time, criminal and civil. So, the Constitution protects me. They acted in a discrimination way. Finish going over this. And it's these things of Brady. A bullet hole in my head, boy. I don't have it around, but this is what they do in every case is built on Louisville, Kentucky. It's built on a pattern and practice. A pattern and practice of the grand jury misleading facts. Prejudicial background. They're going to tell that to the grand jury. So I have these 3 cases, these 3 pages of what they're going to do. Misleading facts, a pattern practice, same thing. Okay. It's the same thing, but a smaller version. You might be able to see it clearer. So the first page is a pattern practice to use false information to gain cause to search and seizure. Search and seizure. This is announced in Breonna Taylor's case. It just says that they stop us on the streets, they stop us on walking, they stop us driving, and they do improper searches in your home, like my case. A pattern and practice of the Commonwealth not to clarify misleading evidence of fact before the grand jury. That's a pattern and practice. They're going to let the grand jury be misleading and highly prejudicial to you. They put it before my grand jury like 6 cases that were dismissed. You can't bring up dismissals because if they dismiss it, they had no probable cause. So if they didn't have no probable cause to dismiss it, then why would they have probable cause presented to a grand jury? I have to teach all these things. So you move on. And a pattern and practice of violating the discovery order. Ooh, it's going to happen. AC tore up the discovery order in the murder case. He was held. Greg Gully was a paid informant. The lawsuit paid me for that for 20 years. He was held a deal made with Fat Marcus Pendergrass. And it was held that Kenneth Brown said the identification was tainted. And Kenneth Brown said some more stuff. So the federal court in the Sunday's edition, I think it came out in May, July, the case was set to go to trial. So it came out, Sunday's edition, special edition, said, Porter's lawsuit moves to trial. Compelling evidence convinced a federal, compelling evidence, that's what I got now, compelling evidence, convinced the federal judge, what's his name, Charles Simpson, or something, Charles Simpson, Dale Hale, Judge Hale, one of the 2, Master Judge Hale, whatever the situation is. The case of the civil suit is 12 CV 0829. Just say 829. CV 829. Look it up. KP versus the Metro Louisville government in the city of Louisville. That's who I sued. This time I'm going to sue the same people, but only this time it's going to be the Commonwealth Attorney's Office. It's going to be Tom Wine and Mark Baker. Even though Tom's not here, he still did something at the time that he was here. Injustice, violating my civil rights. It's going to be LMPD. It's going to be the mayor's office. Yes, the mayor's office. For allowing this, for allowing Thomas Wine, I am suing up under the, not pretense, but up under the issue of failing of Louisville Metro government to protect me from the publicly known wrongdoing that Thomas Wine did before, and as a pattern of practice, is doing it again and did. And got me persecuted a 3 times. 3 times. The wrongful conviction murder case, the Barbara Brown assault case, he dropped it a day of trial, April 31st. saying wasn't enough evidence. There wasn't enough evidence in the first place, and I told y'all that. I give a statement every time telling y'all gonna frame me. Every time I prove that y'all gonna frame, I say it every time. I lay down foundation. I lean back. That's the side they show in. A lot of people like it the most. They show it in the murder case. I lean back in the chair and tell Don Lacey, they're going to frame me. She said, Kerry, why would you say this knowing the police is going to see this and knowing the police is going to not do what you say they're going to do? I said, why? I sit back. I said, watch. One word, watch. Because I move in silence. Shut up. Move in silence. Because see, silence, they don't know where you're at. Silence is up under the table. You hear what my hand's doing, but you can't see because I'm moving in silence. So I'm going to give this case back in silence. Let's go through this some more. So they got a pattern of practice. They use fake judge's signature. Look at those 3 dots up close. Those 4 dots. This is her signature online again. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. You see these 4 dots? Now watch this one. Now that's his online signature. It says right there. There you go. House most signature are unreadable. Okay, so we go on. That's supposed to be Katie Smith. So we go on to the next piece of documented paper. And it clearly shows Alex Thompson's name right here. And it shows that same looking signature. Let's get a close-up of that. Oh, there it goes. Wow. Look how that looks. Again, I did this before. So I'm going to bend this back so you'll see almost nothing but the signature. Now I'm going to show y'all up close and personal. Look at those. Oh, now I made this public record, y'all. So, I let you concentrate on it. Here's in yellow, red flag, and here's that. They had it in Mark Watson, Christine Richardson case, 2000, 2001. It lasted over a year and a half, and they had 472 count indictment, grand jury indictment. How do you read 472 charges off somebody did? A police officer. He served 20. He was in penitentiary. Mark Watson went to penitentiary, and Christine Richardson got off for telling on him scot-free. So y'all, they are doing this. They reinvented it again. Y'all look on y'all search warrants. It's a lie. Get out. I'll take it back to trial. It is a lie. I got proof of it. I'm showing you today, April the 9th, at 7:30 in the morning. Most people ain't even up. They got to do their thing, whatever their thing is. So I'm going on and show you more, y'all. Here's a copy. I call it the Barbara Brown case from Keith's Canvas office. And in this thing, the main thing that I'm showing you this is for pursuant to your text message. Here is the grand jury. Here's the grand jury record. See, I'm gonna text them. I'm gonna write them. I'm gonna document it on YouTube, and I'm gonna show you that I know what the hell I'm talking about. And they ain't gonna, even though you ask for these things as discovery, they ain't gonna give them to you. They're gonna come back with a fabricated lie. Here is a document. Coroner identifies victim in homicide case. And down here's the date. Read what it says at the top. Okay, now let's see the date. See the date real close? Okay, there you go, get it. There you go, right there. October the 25th, 2019 at 3:28. They published this, and the deceased It happens in Baltimore, and let me see. The case will now go to the Commonwealth Attorney's Office. Y'all can read some of that up close and personal. But right here it says they're not gonna go after the guy, and they never did. Let me see. Where does it say that? He don't anticipate. The case will then go on. He said they don't. Right here, close up and personal, y'all. It says they don't anticipate an arrest. Look at that where my finger's at. Okay. This is documented they knew October 25th. Before mine's is November, mine's is 1 month and 5 days later. He already killed somebody, so his case is still being considered by the Commonwealth Attorney's Office. I'm going to put this in the public record. That was part of my defense. Y'all knew of this and didn't let me know that somebody else killed her. I ain't shot a gun. They ain't said in the paper or otherwise that I ever fired a shot. But I got a bullet hole in my headboard. So this is exculpatory evidence, and this is discrimination. You let this guy get away with murder, but every time I do something and don't do no murder, I get blamed as a murderer. I'm going to show you. This is what they said. Wait a minute. Yeah, this is what they said right here, y'all. This is a credit report. And in this credit report, as far as not credit for your money, but credit for your credibility as, what's it called? They say I can't get a job because of this right here. Look up close, y'all. Where's it at? They said that murder. There it is right there. Murder. For this reason, our company, read it. You read it. Our company has to run. We can't have a murderer working with us. I ain't a murderer. I've been exonerated. Oh, I didn't get exonerated, did I? No, I didn't get to never enjoy exoneration. That's the Second Chance Act of 1972 or so. Look it up, Second Chance Act. I never had a chance to rehabilitate, despite me trying to get my record expunged. At the time, November the 16th, it came in the mail that I was trying to expunge my record. I hired Steve Estimate. Steve Estimate working on it. And the only person that rejected to it, watch this, y'all, was the Commonwealth Attorney, Judge A.C. McKay Chavan. Said that I cannot overturn a murder case that I didn't do. He said I can't be excused for it. The murder stands. How murder gonna stand if I'm exonerated? I got the paper to prove it. And this is what, baby, this is how it ruins your life. This is why you gotta take off all this damn medication. You got high blood pressure. Why you got high blood pressure? You got high blood pressure. High blood pressure kid. It don't even fucking work because of all this paperwork I got to deal with. So that's this. Let's see what else I have here. What's this say? It says Sergeant Burbanks. Let's zoom in. There we go. Sergeant Burbanks writes and says right here, look at this bottom line. Very important. You read it? Okay, let's read it. We have received credible information, quoted, from a source we're not going to give you yet. We will not reveal. We will not reveal. That's withholding Brady material. It says it. I ain't telling you no lie. That Kerry Porter is, Kerry Porter is a potential target for Juan Sanders upon his release or something. Look at that, y'all. Documented proof. They knew this. This letter is dated, where's the date? Let's look at the date, y'all. Get a close up of that date. From Louisville Police Department. See that date now? It's in your face. 1/31/2015. So if it says I'm about to be murdered by this man, by the Louisville Police now, our investigative body is supposed to protect us, right? You better get the hell out of here. You better protect yourself. It's not going to protect a black man in Louisville, Kentucky. So, y'all, I'm showing you all of these documented proof. And they talk about Thomas Wine's funeral and who attended it. I am saddened, Mayor Greenberg, I am saddened to learn the passing of Tom Wine. Tom Wine served our city as Commonwealth Attorney honorably in this and that. I know you said it, Greenberg. I know he's your buddy. I feel your pain, but I don't feel your pain at all because he served me injustice. So I'm liable to feel the way I feel, high blood pressure and otherwise. So here's another document in which relates to them discussing the reason for my home. It speaks on her Destiny Hicks. Let y'all read that for just a second. Freeze frame it on TV. I do it. That's what I do. And study and learn stuff. So it says in there at the bottom that this matter of why they came to my house. You see what I wrote? Prove this and prove that. So I'll let y'all study me. So let y'all know that by their own record, I got evidence of the lies and the manner in which they carry them out. Here's a picture of me on Barbara Brown's case that they threw out April 31st, 2000. That's Keith Cameras. And look at my distraught look. This is 6 months after I got out. They was hoping this knocked the lawsuit, but I beat them again. I done beat y'all so many times, I'm tired of beating y'all. Y'all should be tired of getting your ass whooped. So, let me show y'all this, and then I'm going to end this line. Here is here's the motion that got me out. You can't read it good, that's bad. That's a bad thing, I got to take another. But here's what I mainly want to show y'all. Here it is. Here lies the beauty. Watch this, y'all. Okay. Here's my evidence. Here is the thing that's supposed to get me out. Read it up close and personal. Okay, what I'm bringing attention to is, first of all, the defendant, Kerry Porter, they crossed out with prejudice, and look what they put in there, without prejudice. See, you want your case thrown out with prejudice so that they can never bring it back up with you. So they crossed this out so they can leave it alive, so they can frame me like they said they was going to do. I ain't got those documents yet. I'll put them up in a minute. So they say this right here. But look at this, y'all. I came out, thanks to Andy Wilson, I came out August the 26th or so. The France Squad did a March the 4th, 2010 statement saying in 97 that he told the police that Kerry Porter didn't kill this guy, that Juan Sanders, it probably is the one that did it, or whatever France Squad said on a CD that Mark Baker covered up. Before I was released in 2011. He found that Mark Baker knew of my innocence. March the 4th, 2010. He sealed a document. How you going to seal a document? A prosecuting attorney is supposed to seek justice. In seeking justice, you're supposed to defend the innocent before you defend a 8-time, 10-time killer. So he gives Francois witness protection cover. He makes a deal with Francois for witness protection program, but he don't give me nothing. Don't give me a butter knife when I got out. And then if I got anything, they took it away from me. So what's that tell you? They want me dead. And they won't want to do it. So they sit up here. Look at the bottom of that. See what's missing? They crossed out August over here, and I didn't get out to December. She really filed this motion to let me out in August. As soon as Francois said it, we had the proof. I should have got immediately out. The DNA should have got me out. Francois shouldn't have got me out. DNA 2010. So y'all, what I'm telling y'all is that they know stuff, and it's a joint effort with the prosecuting attorney, the judges, and the police. Let's go from the bottom. Police, prosecuting attorney, works with the judges. The police works with the prosecuting attorney. The prosecuting attorney makes a deal with them. They sign on to something. Okay, give me this, give me that. We were told this, we were told that. And then when they take it before the judge and the grand jury, they lie and mislead them. And then they're not going to complete the discovery. I just showed you all of this. And they fabricate signatures and stuff like they did this fabrication. Y'all got to get hip. I'm showing y'all. When y'all going to learn something? I'm going to end this. This is 31 minutes long. That's a good lesson. Y'all ain't going to give it a penny. See me or holler at me on the streets. Holler at me. Your boy KP, Global Watchdog for Injustice with documented proof. You see this easel right here? I'm going to start teaching this. Teaching law every day. I know y'all gonna try to kill me. I don't care. Y'all killed me a long time ago. I'm tired of taking pills. I'm tired of doing blood pressure. I'm tired of it all. So go ahead. Get Juan to do whatever he's gonna do. How these little young boys. It's a hit on my head. I got a hole in my my headboard. I'm gonna show you that in a minute. So this is KP, Louisville's Watchdog for Injustice. Thomas Wine, AC, Detective Kid. I told y'all from my trial, officials are behind this on the day of final sentence. One day I'm gonna prove it, and I proved it 15 years later. Now I'm gonna prove this less than 15. A multi-million-dollar lawsuit is coming your way, City of Louisville, Metro government. The headline news: Kerry Porter speaks. The Louisville, Kentucky failed to protect him from the abuse of power given to Thomas Swan and the city of Louisville. Knew we was beefing in the paper. You knew we was beefing on Facebook. You knew we was beefing in the courtroom. You knew that y'all suppressed me saying that Thomas Swan is behind this. You knew that Alex kept cutting off the body cam. Oh, no, you ain't gonna see that. That's too strong. Kerry Porter know what he's talking about. So we got to keep it from Kerry Porter. You can give it to these other DDs, and this punk ass, this guy here, James Jackson, Jimmy Jack. You can keep it from them. See, they dummies. They going to plead out every time. I ain't going to plead out. I'm going to trial. KP, Louisville's Watchdog for Injustice with proof. I'm out of here.